Listen, fam. Listen. Everybody, relax. This is the Stylist series, not the Exquisite Basic. Chill and read. Alright, statue gang, we're back. Play-Doh snakes being made. I gotta send my love and appreciation out to that of Hiya Toys for hooking me up with this lovely piece right here. Thank you, Hiya. I do so appreciate it. Now, Stylist Series Shimo. Bing, bop, boom, boom, bam! There she is. Stylist Series Shimo. And I know, you see it, I see it, we all see it. Let's be positive for a sec. Whimsical suggestion, I know. Stylist Series Shimo is brimming with detail. Do you see this statue, gang? Do you see? I know for a fact I see because the shine on this gal, the scope gleaming, bro, it's right there, right in front of you. Yes, that is paint, but that is the paint shining. Look at that. See how it morphs by the angle. I really like that. The blues on Shimo's head with her ornate little headdress of homegrown crystals moving into her back and then eventually into her tail. Yeah, it works. It matches up in the strangest of ways. Initially, I thought the baby bluage mixing with this deeper bluage would have kind of thrown me off a bit, but it's actually quite nice. Really loving and digging the painted on details going on over here. Gonna get a bit more of that on the opposing side and other crystals as well. And yes, again, that is not paint. That is not painted on purple. That is a blue. It's got that opal, pearlescent, not opalescent, thing that the SH Monster Arts version had, which I'm happy about. I am very glad to see such beautiful things on this beautiful gal. But as you can see, baby blue, dark blue, baby blue tips moving in through the waist and butt into the tail. Yes, the blues are really going to fade in and out. And then we get into the tip of the tail where that pearlescent is going to shine something crazy and significant. I don't know how Hiya managed to pull it off, but they friggin' did. Cool. But I'm not done with the tail yet. I gotta have my my moment here. I really do like how the colors and everything really do mix into a fleshy yet armored looking feel over here. And the shine, again, is something beautiful, and I know these were supposed to be a deeper blue. They're not. I'm pretty sure deeper blue was supposed to be going on over here as well. It isn't. What happened? I don't know. But I guess now I can talk about the head. Yeah, this is really, really good. Holy moly. Look at little Shimo's eyes. I mean, she's not little, but look at Shimo's little eyes. And look at my pinky coming into frame. Those are friggin' tiny. The fact that those pupils and irises are even on the section where they're supposed to be an eye is crazy. This one is a tad bit askew, but they're so friggin' small. Again, the fact that they're on the black of the eye is nuts. Shimo also just has like the most boopable nose. Sorry. So I really like what's going on here, detail and paint-wise. The blues, the pink mixing in with the white, that shine that you can so obviously see. Oh wait, I can see it, you guys can't. Hold on. Yes! The shine. It's all really impressive and very fantastical. But I also do very much have to give praises to the mouth, the tongue, the membranes and everything. It's just looking really, really good. I have seen a lot of complaints when it comes to Shimo's front teeth. They're very teeny tiny, and as far as the Stylist series goes, I think they're more so blips of paint than they are actual sculpted in detailage. Get a little bit of a feel going on. I can't tell if I'm feeling a seam or teeth. No, that's a seam. You can actually see the seam right there. All right. What's going on up here? Yeah, I don't know if I can do a heads or tails with that, but look at the detail and paint on the roof of the mouth. Very nice. Yes, Stylist Series Shimo is a colorful, wondrous piece, and she is exceptionally hefty. You can't see it, and I'm not going to do a drop of this gal, but she is heavy. And rather large. Look at this. My head, figure, it's a big girl, it's big. Shimo will be sporting some dark bluish nails. Homegirl got them shits did. They look fantastic. And again, the paint and detail game going on here is bonkers. I love how that looks. Blue dabba dee dabba die. Shimo don't need no guy. That's just sick. And then flipping her on to the underside and everything, we can see that the bottoms of her feet are very, very white in comparison to what the rest of the body looks like. Except for this hand. This hand's got the mixture. And she can stand rather well without the included crystal thing. Yeah, this included crystal thing, I imagine it was included to help Shimo balance herself out because she is technically only standing on 3 legs. Basically, these pieces will kind of like fit in between her fingers, so not only does it give her a bit more of shelf space aura, it's actually just kind of cool looking to just, you know, lift that up, do that, boom, she's good. And here's what I mean. You can see those pieces in between her 2 fingers over there. It kind of holds her in place. It doesn't like lock in or anything. It's just, you know, it's there. It's a thing. Beyond all of that, though, shines and details all about, Shimo is very, very pink. Now, I did my homework. There very much was pink on Shimo's CG model used in the film. And admittedly, once I got this thing out of the box for the first time, I was a little iffy. But I also need to remember, my experience with that of Shimo as a figure has mostly been from Playmates, where all of the figures have just been stark white and blue, save for versus Godzilla pack Shimo. And even when it comes to the movie monster series, that thing was stark fucking white too. This is the first time that I've received a movie grade-ish Shimo throughout the time of the GXK merch lines. So, to put it bluntly, I love the shine, I love the detail, I love the attention to keeping things neat. I do feel that the commingling of the different colors was a bit dropped here. I feel like we really should have had more white going on across Shimo's body and extremities. I really do miss the deep blues going across her body. I do very much like that we get some color along the centers over here, the ones that were supposed to be deep blue. I like that this is a big hulking gal with a lot of color. I would have been deeply in love with it if there was more of a balance between the white and the pink. But other than that, again, I'm impressed by the sheer size of this thing. I'm impressed by the sheer amounts of detail and shine. And I love that we technically got an accessory with this. It's cool. It's awesome. And again, the shine and everything is fantastic. Especially since I can actually get it on film and in pictures. That was one of my main worries, and it's still one of my main worries for Exquisite Basic Shimo. But now I'm just a bit more so worried about the imbalance of colors. That's my only complaint. That's my only rough spot in the diamond field. A little bit more white, balances of pinks and blues, then we'll be golden, Pony Boy. Now, let's talk about size comparisons in the box. Stylist Series Shimo will be standing at nearly 7 inches tall at the highest peak of her arc, that being the boopable nose. But on top of being rather sizable and heavy, she's also quite long. She will take up shelf space regardless of how you pose her, although if you pose her front ways, it'd be easier. Shokugan, Limited Movie 1, Limited Movie 2, King, HG, Finger Puppets, Stylist Series, Exquisite Basic Series. And then we got the box. The box is white, it is blue, it showcases the figure from the solicitations, not so much exactly what's entirely in the box, but it's a cool box. I like it. And they misspelled Stylist. It's just STYIST. And now, stuff. So as you can see here in this avalanche of whites and blues, yeah, I'm not used to a lot of color when it comes to my Shimo figures, and the fact that I've mostly been exclusive to that of Playmates and one movie monster series figure really does make getting anything that's Shimo that's not stark white and just blue a bit of an experience. Why is my giant Shimo starting to yellow? Oh god. And again, the only real outlier that I had when it came to Shimo with color was the first edition release of the Godzilla vs. Shimo pack Shimo. I mean, seriously, just friggin' look at that. Bonkers. Super 7 ultimately, though, I do have to say that I'm not upset with this. I do have my critiques with the paint, yes, and if they ever do a Mark II with fixed paint, I will definitely take part in that. Because aside from that weird mixture of paint, this is still an extremely glorious, large, hefty, an awesome looking Shimo figure. As of right now, this is probably my favorite Shimo figure. And that's not saying much because as I just showcased, all my other Shimo figures ain't really much to spit at. I love that they exist. I love that I have them lining my walls and shelves, but this, that's lovely. That's fantastic. great. Now, I know a lot of people are more so going to favor the exquisite basic over a statue, and that's perfectly fine. I'm excited for it. I hope you are too. I've been Shinrob Jira. Please check out my social media, including my Patreon. And when next we meet, it might be SH Monstard's Dark Magician. I'm messing about with it right now. Probably going to be messing about with it all weekend. I can't wait. And if it's not that, more Trendmasters-a-thon, which today it should have picked back up, but Shimo. So, yeah. Sorry. Bye!